Hello everybody, ClashOnOG here with some more Clash of Clans, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a couple replays. The first one's going to be on my base, second one's going to be on Money's base from one of our wars. It is actually a very interesting raid, and then I'm going to be going out and doing one live attack with my army, which is already trained up. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, so this is the replay on my base. I had a decent amount of loot. But this guy, the reason I wanted to show this replay is because this guy used 16 Valkyries, and in my opinion, Valkyries are extremely underrated because there are some really good strategies that you can use them for, and they're just, they're actually pretty good. My only suggestion for this guy would be to use the wizards to make it so that the Valkyries don't go around the sides, but I think that might have actually been his plan. To make the Valkyries go around the sides, and then let the King and the two P.E.K.K.A.s go into the middle and grab the 2-star, which actually almost ends up happening, except one P.E.K.K.A swings around to the right, so that's not going to work completely. So this is a really good 1-star or sometimes a 2-star strategy if your troops actually filter correctly. So my only suggestion would be to replace a few of the Valkyries with a bunch of wizards, so that you can either get some more firepower on the middle or prevent the Valkyries from going around like they are right now, because they are really good at wiping up those buildings on the outside because of the splash damage and because they have high amounts of damage and health. They're really an all-around troop, which is pretty good, but this raid's already like over pretty much, so they don't last a long time, but they are still pretty good, and I really wish that people would use them more, because I have found that there are several really good raiding strategies with them. Like this guy almost 2-starred my base, and it was at a very low elixir cost, so this is good if you're trying to farm elixir, not so much for dark elixir. That's probably why people don't use Valkyries that much, is because they're very dark elixir heavy. Like I believe if we go into my dark barracks right here, a level 1 Valkyrie costs 70 dark elixir, which on its own is not that much, which is why I guess they're good in smaller armies. But if you have 70 dark elixir with 16 Valkyries, that is going to be over 1,000 dark elixir, which actually really isn't that bad, because if you have a couple level 2 golems, that'll cost just about the same amount. So that's actually not even as bad as I thought it would be. So that's the first raid, and I really love that people are using Valkyries, or at least this person is. I actually use them for my farming strategy. I'll have 8 Valkyries, 31 goblins, 45 barbarians, and then 76, I think, archers. I may get those numbers wrong, but it's actually a really good strategy, because if you have a bunch of Valkyries in the middle of a base with a heal spell on them, it's almost like giants, except they target everything as opposed to just defenses. So they're really good for that. But anyway, I'm gonna pull up the raid on our guy Money from Legends League in War, and I will be right back. Alright, so this is the raid that I was talking about. This guy is using 12 witches and a queen walk strategy, as well as a few wizards and some wall breakers. He's also got 4 earthquake spells to get rid of those walls in the middle. And the interesting thing about this queen walk is that it actually keeps the queen alive for the entire raid. She does not die until the end of the raid, where she's actually still at full health, I believe, because of these healers. I think only one of them die throughout the whole raid. So anyway, he's going to be using those wall breakers to open up those compartments, and then he's going to wait for this queen to go in a bit further. And while she is doing that, she's just mopping up those extra percentages, and then he's going to drop in a clan castle golem, which is going to get targeted by the eagle artillery, followed by his wizards and all of his well, not all of his witches, sorry, 2 of his witches, and then all of the witches are going to go right behind the Grand Warden, and there are a lot of mini skeleton guys over here. So he's going to be dropping a rage spell in to try and get those little skeletons and the witches going. And as well as some of those wizards on the top. The king is tanking for all those troops, but he's going to have to use his ability at the same time as the Grand Warden to help protect those witches and to get the king through that wall so that he can steal, still be in the raid. Sorry, commentary's a bit off. Clan Castle troops are already out. The Lava Hound is down. There's still a few lava pups, and the balloon is about to go down right now. So the wizards and witches are still in the middle of the base making their way through. Not a single healer has died yet, and he actually still has one archer that he hasn't deployed, and he's actually not going to need it for this raid. It's going to be a 3-star without it. But the Grand Warden is protecting all those troops in the middle there. The healers are going in and healing some of the witches every here and there, which is actually kind of funny, at least I think it is. But they're also keeping that queen alive, which she is going to keep walking through this base. She, as I said, she does not die throughout this entire raid, and neither does the Grand Warden, though he does get really low on health. The witches are still making their way through the base with those little skeleton guys helping out. He's only got a few of them left, actually, but these healers are going to start taking damage, but only one of them goes down before the Grand Warden and the Archer Queen both take out that air defense, and now it is left to just the Grand Warden, the Archer Queen, and the 3 healers and his 1 archer, which he's not going to use. So at this point in the raid, if he had not had those healers still alive, it would have been an easy game over, because the Grand Warden is still under target by that X-bow. He's basically tanking for the Queen, because she's not getting hit by that X-bow. She'd be dead by now, or at least would have had to use her ability by now, but that is still up. She still has her ability, which she's going to use right now to take out that gold storage, that archer tower, and start taking out that cannon. So now all that's left is 1 archer tower against a queen who's at half health because she keeps getting healed up by those healers. She's almost at full again. Grand Warden's at about half. That giant bomb is going to take him down pretty low though, and then the Archer Queen's going to take out that Archer Tower, and that's going to be the end of the raid, which was a 3-star on our Legends League player. He's actually not #1 in war, but he's #1 in the clan, and that's what matters, because he's up in Legends League, which is awesome. So anyway, that's going to be the end of that replay. So now I'm going to go out and find a live attack, and I will be right back once I've found an awesome base for us to destroy. Alright guys, so this guy actually has an anti-3-star base, so I don't think we're going to be able to get the 3-star, but I am going to go for the 2-star. I'm going to deploy my balloons all over this layer right here, clumping them up a bit more where they need to be. Then I'm going to drop down 1 rage spell and another rage spell, and have the minions following in behind. I'm actually going to drop down all but 1 of the minions. I'm going to have him go and take out that little building right there. So I'm going to drop in the Barb King back here to help clean up some of the buildings that the minions won't get, which is actually going to be like none of them. That heal spell was supposed to be for those balloons, but they didn't actually go into it, so that was a bit of a fail. The King's still making his way into the middle. Minions are cleaning everything up, and we did get the 50. They had a, oh my god, they had a P.E.K.K.A. in their clan castle, and there comes their king. We're going to have to use the king's special ability to take both of them out, which is actually not going to work. Their king barely survived, but he is going to go down due to the poison spell, and that minion we placed on the top is still alive, still taking out that 1 elixir collector over there, and I'm just going to let him sit there because we get a percentage of our loot bonus based on how many buildings we destroy. So I'm gonna hope, nope. So that's gonna be the end of the raid. 20 trophies, which was pretty good on an anti-3-star base. I didn't think we were gonna get the 3-star, but we had to try anyway, because why not? So, oh, we actually get our loot bonus. I completely forgot about that. So that's going to bring us up to, how much loot? Over 1 million gold, over 2 million elixir, 13,000 dark elixir. That's going to be the end of this video. I really should spend my loot on something, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet. So I just wanted to thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Also, make sure to tell other Clash of Clans players about my YouTube channel, because we need some more, big Clash of Clans people out there. There aren't that many, and most of them are at a high level. So that's going to be it. Thank you all once more. This is ClashOnOG signing out, and until next time, keep calm and clash on.